Hello everyone, this is the Meta Magician. I thought I would start this week with our first collective reading. So this will be relevant for the week starting on April the 14th. So the Sunday, April the 14th, this collective reading is for this upcoming week. Now I'm going to start by rolling our celestial dice. So here is our planetary die. Actually, I'm going to roll a bit more properly here. Here we go. So the die has come up with the planet of Saturn. So this collective reading today, if it resonates with you, will likely be related to our area of discipline and or limitations that we have in our life. And our constellation die has come out with Pisces. So this indicates that either your Saturn and your Pisces is going to be important here for those of you who have that placement. But for those of us who don't, this will be related to our intuition, our emotions, things that happen in dreams. Now, I have this simple variant of a Celtic cross spread set up here. We have this card that represents us. This represents our obstacles, our past, our unconscious, our far future, and our near future. I'm intentionally keeping this reading relatively simple, so that you can enjoy it at your leisure. I do hope this resonates with you. So I'm going to start with our present card here. Okay, so we're opening up with Leo, Strength. Now the interesting thing about Leo is that it's related to extroversion and to our ability to relate to others. But it can also be a somewhat haughty and overconfident sign. Strength in particular represents that we are in our strength. We are very confident in whatever it is we're doing, but I have a feeling that something might knock us down a little bit. So let's take a look at the opposition card of our collective reading. We have Summer, the Princess of Wands. This might indicate that maybe our energy is a little bit overabundant, that we need some sort of limitation. Or maybe it's a sign that our opposition isn't necessarily in what we're manifesting, but maybe that what we're letting we're manifesting, our passions, get in the way of our relationships. So if Leo represents us and our desire to maintain our relationships, maybe the Princess of Wands represents us getting a little bit too wrapped up in our passions, getting a little bit too deep into just what we believe in, and not necessarily the people around us, if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's get into our past. Venus, the Empress. Okay, so in the past, we've obviously been very deeply connected to our intuition, our feminine energies. Maybe you were tied to a loved one, and you felt strongly tied to them, but now you're in a different place. The Empress represents, in general, our inner divine mother. Maybe it applies that we were too deeply, sort of in our inner feminine, and we weren't quite as balanced as we are now. So now we're a little balanced and overconfident, but before we retreated too much into our inner self, and we didn't really come out and do our thing as much as we could have done. So now we will get into our unconscious area. Cardinal Water, the King of Cups. Cardinal Water, in this case, is Cancer. This indicates that, subconsciously speaking, there are a lot of emotions kind of roiling under the surface. We're dealing with quite a lot. Possibly there might be some conflicts going on in our relationships that we're not aware of. But I think with Leo as our present card, it kind of indicates that we need to be very much in our rooted in our relationships, and not getting too wrapped up in any negative emotions that might be occurring in our relationships. Now I'm going to go into our future. Air, the Ten of Swords. This strongly emphasizes that we're going to manifest a major intellectual project, or that you are going to manifest a major intellectual project. I'm not sure what yet. It could be that your passions getting in the way of your personal relationships does yield fruit, in the sense that you end up manifesting something very large and very major. So the Ten of Swords would be a good indicator of that. Alternatively, maybe our relationships take a death from 1,000 cuts sort of thing. Maybe we end up retreating a bit into ourselves because we're so wrapped up in our personal projects that we forget our loved ones. And the Air Ten of Swords could be a sign of good things to come, or it could be a warning. I'm not 100% sure. Now, this card will represent our near future. Lupus, the Two of Swords. Okay, so with the wolf as our sign for the near future, I think that does suggest that maybe you have a wolf of some sort at your door, and that there are genuine challenges to your relationships. So Ten of Swords indicates that you're manifesting something. Two of Swords indicates that there is a conflict on the horizon. So the near future is that you're going to have some sort of conflict, but it will bear fruit in the resolution. So Ten of Swords, you'll come to some sort of intellectual understanding or something like that. But the Two of Swords indicates that the conflict is in your near future. Anyway, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it does, please like and subscribe. I plan to continue doing collective readings like this in the future. And I hope to see you in the comments. Thank you very much.